This is WGGT TV 48, Greensboro, High Point, Winston-Salem.
It used to be that go-karts were a backyard hobby for kids across the United States, but the toys have been put away and replaced by serious racing machines. Top Flight Productions welcomes you to the exciting world of karting. People of all ages are now joining the best-kept secret in motorsports. Karting is a serious sport on the rise in North Carolina and across the nation. On the first weekend in October, the North Carolina Dirt Series finished the state points race at Karting Raceway in Liberty, North Carolina. When we return, we'll take a look at exciting finishes to the 1988 North Carolina State Championships.
When the sun comes out to play, baby, twinkling show, ooh, in the out of sight, at McDonald's, it's night tonight.
McDonald's new large-size fries are now just 59 cents when you order a Big Mac, McDLT, or a quarter pounder with cheese sandwich.
Welcome back to Karting Raceway in Liberty, North Carolina. A normal race day begins with a controlled practice for all 13 classes, and then a driver's meeting is held to make sure the rules and regulations are clear to everyone. The drivers spend the rest of the afternoon preparing their karts and themselves for qualifying, which begins after lunch and runs into the early evening. Then the excitement begins. It's race time. We'll begin with the two-cycle unlimited class, where number 56, Tommy Burrows from Asheboro, North Carolina, has dominated all season. And today in Liberty is no exception. Tommy finished the season with 1,222 points, way ahead of his closest competitor. The next class is a crowd favorite. They are called junior sportsmen, but they are affectionately known by other karters as rookies. The age limit is 8 years old, but you would never know it by the fierce competition on the track. Number 1, John Williams, jumps out to an early lead, followed by number 5, Derek Brown. As the cars come around turn 2, number 32, Brandon Head, passes Williams and Brown to overtake the lead. Brandon Head is currently 5th in the overall point standing, and a win today could be helpful. The race resumes after a caution flag with Brandon Head still in the lead, followed closely by number 5, Derek Brown. And third is number 1, John Williams, and right on his bumper, currently in first place in the point standings, is Melvin Thompson, number 43. But he needs a good showing tonight to claim the state title. On turn 3, number 1, Williams, and number 43, Thomas, make their move to catch the leader. As we near turn 1, Williams moves into the lead. Number 1, John Williams, is from Spring Lake, North Carolina, and is currently 3rd in the overall point standings. But his lead was not for long as number 43, Melvin Thomas, burst into the lead. The only chance John Williams has to win the state title is if Thomas finished way back in the pack. It doesn't look like that's going to happen unless we see a caution flag, because these two have moved away from the field. But John Williams would love to win this race at Liberty for pride's sake. And he takes the lead away from Thomas. These boys have been showing that they can race like the big guys. As we leave turn 2, Thomas moves back into first place and widens the gap between him and Williams. Number 43, Melvin Thomas, is from Cameron, North Carolina, and leads the point standings with 980 points. As we near the finish line, it's Melvin Thomas with the win. Number 1, John Williams, finishes a close second. Number 43, Melvin Thomas, the 1988 state champion. Number 74, Kevin Gaines, currently leads the stock light class for the state title, but he has to have a good showing here today. Kevin goes out to an early lead and stays there. Right behind him, giving a run for his money, is number 7, David Burt from Clinton. And on turn 3, David Burke moves and passes Gaines into the lead. Gaines tries a couple of times to regain first place, but Burke holds him off to win here at Liberty. Gaines finishes second and clinches the 1988 state title. Number 74, Kevin Gaines from Bear Creek, North Carolina, finishes 1,156 points and wins the state title. We'll be right back with more action after this. Welcome back to Liberty. Number 00, Randy Richardson Jr. from Creedmoor, leads the limited modified class by close to 200 points. So the state title is wrapped up and waiting for him. But that didn't stop him from winning here. Randy Richardson Jr., the 1988 state champion in limited modified. We've already mentioned this guy's name once before, and he's back again. This time in the Pro Open class. Number 56, Tommy Burrows, currently leads the state race with 1,165 points. But right behind him in second place is Tony Cameron from Sanford with 1,086 points. So a win is crucial for Tommy here today, and a win it is. Number 56, Tommy Burrows from Asheboro, North Carolina, the 1988 state champion in the Pro Open class. Things are not that easy in the junior stock class for number 22, Shannon Smith, currently leads for the state title. But number 9, Frankie Staley, leads throughout the race at Liberty. Staley takes the checker flag, and number 22, Shannon Smith, finishes a disappointing 10th. Which moves number 4, Danny Gilchrist from Garner, into the state title with 978 points. Congratulations, Danny. Let's take a break from the action. People from across the state come out on race day to enjoy the fun of karting. It's a day of socializing for some and play for others. Let's wave bye-bye to fun and back to racing. In Briggs Modifying, number 17, Tommy Fan from Autryville, North Carolina, has led the state points race all season and has dominated most races. But today in Liberty, number 50, Vera Hubbard from Dillon, South Carolina, leads the whole race. But Tommy Fan still holds on to his points lead and wins the 1988 Briggs Modified State title. In the super stock class, number 2, Greg James also dominated his class, as he shows why in Liberty, as he came around turn 1 in first, followed by number 91, Mark Cash, and number 1, Gary Potts. James continues to lead throughout the race. And he nears home. Greg James wins the Liberty race and clinches the 1988 state championship in Superstock. Number 2, Greg James from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, finishes with 1,225 points. Probably the best race today came in the Junior Superstock, where number 2, Bobby Watson, number 29, Todd Miller, and number 98, Dave Cap Jr. all have a shot at the state title. It will be decided at Liberty. Number 29, Miller takes an early lead, followed by number 2, Watson, number 13, Gina Hilton. On the outside turn, number 2, Watson moves into second place, past Hilton, and sets his sight on the leader, Miller. Nearing the end of the race, Watson makes his move in turn 1 and passes Miller for the lead. Watson cruises into the checkered flag. Number 2, Bobby Watson Jr. from Durham, North Carolina, wins the 1988 state title in Junior Superstock class. The North Carolina Dirt Series has an unusual occurrence in the Pro Limited class. It's a husband and wife combination, Eddie and Vera Hubbard of Dillon, South Carolina. Both had a great race. Eddie led all the way, but wife Vera was right on him. Eddie came into tonight's race with a slim lead over number 2, Jeffrey Perry. As husband and wife celebrated, Eddie Hubbard crossed the finish line first, followed by wife Vera in cart number 50. Congratulations, Eddie Hubbard, 1988 state champion in the Pro Limited class. Exciting race we have in the medium stock class, where number 74, Debbie Blaze, took an early lead with number 39, Link Kaiser, in second. Blaze continued to lead as Kaiser is watching her every move. Debbie is currently in third place in point standing with number 75, Freddie Walters, in first. Freddie is from Harrisburg, North Carolina. In a points race, a win gets 200 points, second gets 175 points, and points keep falling for each place. place, number 74 wins the race and also gets enough points to beat out Freddie Walters by 3 points to win the 1988 state title. With one state title under his belt, number 2, Craig James, goes into tonight's race with a narrow margin over number 50, Eddie Missu, for the Pro Stock title. And as we join the action, James is in second place behind number 11, Bobby Sparks. Continues to lead for most of the race, followed closely by James. Number 2, Craig James from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and has a total of 963 points. Near the end of the race, James makes his move and ends up out front, and Sparks moves into second place. James cruises along to win the race and clinch the 1988 state championship in the Pro Stock class. Stock race is our last race of the day. Is number 9, David Ivey, is in the lead, and number 5, Gary Patrick in second, followed by number 9, Richard Clay. As you can see, number 17, Jack Bissett, has moved by Clegg into third place now. Go into turn 3, the leaders are really close together. As they come around turn 1, Bissett makes the move inside, but is cut off quick by Patrick. While the other two are watching each other, Ivy increases lead and wins at Liberty. Number 26, Randy Buchanan of Sanford, finishes 8th, but already had enough points to clinch the state championship regardless of the outcome of this race. We'll be right back with a final wrap-up after this. The following sponsors have paid a promotional fee to the broadcast of this show. Please support them because they support karting. Dirt Series has finished its state points race, and the winners have all been announced. So what's next? Pack up for the winner? No, not yet. Many of the drivers will be competing in races at local speedways, so check in your area for a raceway. There's still some karting left in this year. Top Flight Productions hopes you have enjoyed this look at karting. It was a rough day at the track for some and a great day for others. Hope to see you next year at the track. So long.